What is going on, everybody? Today is Friday, April 2nd, and this is another episode of The Opening Bell. Again, SimBull doesn't have trading hours, so I'm allowed to post this at 11 a.m. because the opening bell is all the time. Anyway, broadcasting from a new spot. You can see my Packers bias behind me. Go Pack, go. I will always be fair. Not really. I'm a diehard Packers fan. But anyway, today's episode, we'll give you who's up, who's down, and also talk about a trend that's going to happen in the SimBull market from season to season. Why are NBA teams starting to go down, and why are MLB teams starting to go up? So we'll dive into that as well. Let's get started. Okay, jumping right in, the state of Cleveland is on absolute fire in the SimBull market. The SimCavaliers up 13.89%, the biggest winner in the SimNBA. You had the SimBengals up 13.33% again today. They're up, 30% in the past couple weeks. Biggest winner in the SimNFL. Let's not talk about the Sim Indians. They look terrible. I'm sure they'll bounce back, but they looked really bad. So 2 of the 3 teams in the state of Ohio providing really nice returns. Jumping into the SimMLB, who opening day was yesterday. A lot of exciting win payouts. The Sim Tigers actually got the first win payouts in the history of a SimBull for the SimMLB, which is really exciting because they're the second cheapest team, priced at $19.35. But looking at the biggest winner yesterday in the SimMLB was the Sim Marlins, up over 3%. They lost to the Tampa Bay Rays 1-0. But if you have not heard the name, Sandy Alcantara, absolutely awesome. 6 innings, a couple hits, no runs, looked unbelievable in his no decision. They lost 1-0. A bright future down in Miami for the Sim Marlins, and the SimBull market is reflecting that as well. Diving deeper into one of the trends that you'll start to see in the SimBull market is this migration from sport to sport as the season begins or ends. So as we can see, the SimNBA season is winding down, and obviously the SimMLB season just started. So what you're going to see is a migration from money in the SimNBA to money in the SimMLB, because the SimMLB is offering more win payouts over the next 6 months than the SimNBA is, right? Think about the SimNBA. They've only got 20, 30 games left and then playoffs, whereas baseball has 160. So if you're placing your money and looking for win payouts, a lot of that money is going to start moving from the SimNBA to the SimMLB. And you see that starting to happen now. Yesterday, 4 of the top 5 down teams on the day were SimNBA teams, and 3 of the top 5 up teams were SimMLB teams, right? So you're going to start to see that migration. Now, the beauty of a market-based platform is the market's going to dictate what the level of each league should be at any given time. So as we see, the SimNBA is starting to have money move out into the SimMLB. Well, at a certain point, SimMLB teams will be too expensive, and people are going to look at the SimNBA and be like, oh, I'm going to buy up those shares because they're cheap right now. That's the beauty of SimBull. But just so you're aware, if you see your SimNBA shares falling in price, that's because the SimMLB is rising in price. And that is the structure of the way SimBull is designed, right? Once the SimNBA winds down, you'll have more opportunities for win payouts in the SimMLB and the SimNBA. And then once the SimMLB winds down, you'll have more win payouts for the SimNFL and SimNBA. And that cycle is going to transition. So as you're looking to develop your portfolio, what you can do is you can have a diversified portfolio, 1/3 SimNBA, 1/3 SimNFL, 1/3 SimMLB. Or you can do what a lot of people do, which is, hey, I'm going to go all in on SimNBA right now because I can earn win payouts. And then I'm going to transition to, I'm going to go all in on SimMLB because I can earn win payouts. So just so you know, you're going to see these SimNBA teams start declining because there's less opportunities for win payouts and more opportunities in the SimMLB. So as we saw yesterday, 4 out of the top 5 down teams were in the SimNBA, including the Sim Pistons down 8%, Sim Wizards down 7%, Sim Grizzlies down about 4%, and the Sim Pelicans down about 4%, right? So those were all down. On the SimMLB side, you had the Sim Rays up, you had the Sim Marlins up, you had the Sim Astros up, you had the Sim Braves up, you had the Sim White Sox up, you had the Sim Pirates up, right? So you're going to see this transition out of SimNBA into SimMLB. Just wanted to let you know that is a thing that happens. That concludes it for me with another episode of The Opening Bell. I am your host, Kenneth Giles. Make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube so you get up to date on all these shows. We are going to start producing more YouTube content, so that'll be exciting. At SimBull Exchange on Twitter. As always, visit our website, www.simbull.app. Everyone, if you celebrate Easter, have a happy Easter. And everyone else, have a great weekend. Enjoy baseball while it's starting. Enjoy the nice weather that we're having here in the Midwest. And happy trading.